Yo guys, and welcome back to the West Ham United career mode, and let's just kick things straight off with a sim gamer here against Wolves. Hopefully we can pick up another big 3 points, maybe. It's 3-all. What a start to the episode that is. A 3-all draw, an absolute belter of a game against Wolves, but just not what you want to see realistically. It could have been so much better, and it probably should have been better. Whereas that dropped us? It keeps us in 5th. I mean, the results have got to be better, realistically, if we want to continue to try and defend the league. But I think the league is almost running away from us at this point with the results that we've had so far in this episode. In this series, this season even. I can't speak English. Yeah, bit of a strange start, really, isn't it? But yeah, I don't know. We've got some big games still in this episode. I'm sure you've seen in the bottom there. We've got one against Bayern Munich, the return fixture in a game that we lost quite heavily in. Pablo Fornals is a player I am looking to get off the books, so I'm going to see what we can do in this negotiations. So after those negotiations, I did end up agreeing a fee with RB Leipzig for a stellar £27.5 million. There it is there. So hopefully they accept that, and he can go off to play in let's say sunny Spain, but it's Germany. We're going to play another huge game. We're not going to play it, but you know, simulating is a necessity these days. Simulating against Forest here, and we do pick up a big result, 3-1. Wan-Bissaka getting a suspension is not what you want to see, but 3 points is 3 points. So I'm sure it was a necessary sacrifice to get himself sent off, but who knows. Paqueta's and Bowen's development have hit a height, or hit their peak, should we say, and quite fortuitously found just before a big game against Bayern Munich. That is a big one. See, I'm looking to get revenge on Bayern Munich for that 3-1 at our place. It does also mean quite a fair amount, given the current standings. And there we go, Pablo Fornals has been sold, so we're making some big money in the transfer market. Who knows? Maybe we might be able to bring some players in January to help bolster up the squad again, because I'm sure we're going to have close to 100 million, if not a little bit more. But yeah, I don't know what to do anymore. I'm only going to make a couple of small tweaks to this team, and it's just going to be basically just that'll do. For me, that'll do. I want to have my strongest team put forward for the Champions League, realistically, and as I said, the group is so tight. If we win, we go through. If we lose, there's a chance we could slip into that Europa League category, so we don't want to lose, basically. But yeah, we've had some decent results since we lost to Bayern Munich, but obviously it's never going to be easy playing this team. They're so strong in loads of positions, so it's just going to be a difficult one for us to see, really. But slightly confident, despite how badly we've played in recent weeks, or in recent games. But yeah, we will have to look and see how we do against Bayern Munich here. Oh, and Scamacca slips through Lucas Paqueta. He took an age to shoot, but it didn't matter in the end. Lucas Paqueta open to scoring at the Allianz. A lovely crafted goal, a lovely little team goal, straight on the break from a free kick as well. And we have deserved our lead, really. We've had all the ball, we've had all the chances. So yeah, brilliant bit of play from Scamacca to find him. Took longer than I would have liked him to, and put it on the wrong foot, but in the end it didn't matter. It was a great finish from Paqueta, who's been probably the most consistent performer in this whole series, just in terms of raw goals and assists for us. But yeah, beautiful goal, and we are leading against Bayern Munich.
Well, couldn't keep it.
Good save from backflip there, for no reason.
Short corner favoured. Zabitzer. This could level it.
Yeah, you just knew that was coming. The second Sabitzer was fucking dancing around me.
And who's to say what's going to
It's a
happen
great
next?
finish, but it's so undeserved. Can't be bothered.
This is a wonderful strike. He makes the perfect connection, and he has so
It
much pace.
just
It's a great
always
goal.
going to end up as a goal when Musiala got a shot away there. Ah, dear. Well, half time could be better, could be a lot worse though. I mean, we definitely deserve to be winning. We've had the better of the game, just not been able to take our chances, and that's the only issue. But I think we've been the better team, so all the stars are pointing for a Bayern win here because the game is that bad. No, but in all seriousness, I made myself sound like Frank Lampard. But no, I don't know. It's been a cagey game, but I think we've had the better of it, and I just think they got a bit fortunate with their equaliser. So yeah, we'll just wait and see, and we'll see how it goes in the second half.
Situation.
Fucking short corner
Well, they
shot
haven't
from
created too
here,
much lately, but the fans know this is a chance to take the lead here.
Oh, it's K-Man.
Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor
It's just another poor goal because it doesn't need to fucking be such an awful set of
Let's see
touches.
this again, because the delivery into the box
Why
couldn't
is
be
the
any
touch
better.
that bad that it
It's
just
the
sets it
right
up
area,
for
and he
him?
makes no mistake with the finish.
Oh,
He
just
showed a
come
lot of
off of it.
composure
It's
there.
two fortunate goals off of corners. Cannot be bothered when shit like this is happening.
averted. Ward-Prowse. This could be the equaliser.
Bequeta, there we go. 2-2.
Well, that could be a huge
The magical Brazilian
this game.
has done it again.
Carry
It's a
the momentum.
fantastic equaliser as well. As just deserves for all the hard work we put in this game. We've deserved at least a point.
Well, here it
Two
is again.
scabby little
Through
corner
ball,
goals have
absolutely
put them back,
perfect.
put them in the
But there's
lead
still
here.
plenty for him to do.
It's just,
Under all sorts of pressure from
yeah,
the
just
defender, he's
I
just
feel so
able
much
to keep it at
relief
bay
and joy when
finishes
goals
with
like
a
that go
bomb.
in.
It's a great goal.
When you score actually nice, well taken goals. After the AI have scored some absolute shitters.
And perhaps another chance in the making for them here.
Well, and Danny Ings has turned brilliantly. And Danny Ings has fired us into the lead.
Like that, they're back in front.
Danny Ings has scored his first Champions League goal. And in doing so, has given us the lead again against Bayern Munich. What a turnaround from 2-1 down. And it's another brilliant goal. It's a great ball from, I think it was Payet. I don't want to say it was Payet if it was Benrahma, but I'm not sure. I think it was Payet that slipped him in.
Watch how he goes past his
And then
man
it's a
with such
brilliant
ease.
turn,
Just
and
a
it's just a
change of pace.
fantastic finish.
then
And
the
that is
shot could not be hit
what
any
Danny
better.
Ings is all
Struck
about
with
for
such
us. That's
venom.
why he
Great
came in.
goal.
To fire those goals, and there's a reason he got 30 goals last season. It's because he can just find the back of the net from with every shot.
Today. However, by throwing so many players forward, they've looked vulnerable at the back, which is why this will be a nervy finish.
Oh,
They just
that's a
need to
great
goal
stop
here.
by Neuer as Payet looked to put a seal on it. Slipped in. It's just Kimpembe to beat. Fires it back to Danny Ings. And it's a great stop again by Neuer. It's a huge win against Bayern Munich. A little bit of revenge for that opening game in the Champions League where they beat us 3-1 at the London Stadium. But a huge 3 points for us that I think has sent us through to the Champions League knockout phase. Still a lot of work to do. We've got one game left against Fenerbahce. I think top spot might still be on. Might be a bit touch and go whether we get that, but yeah, a deserved win. Massively better in the second half. And like I said, they only got two real. Their goals were two scabby corner goals, so I'm not too upset. So I'm happy we've won. You know, I'm happy we've come away with the points, and it allows us that little bit more. You know, allows us to just keep going. So yeah, that is all I'm looking for. Sweden, you can want me, but you're not going to have me. I don't want the Sweden job, to be completely honest with you. I forgot that Wan-Bissaka got himself suspended. So yeah, that's a fun one. And yeah, I do like that our team is reasonably just interchangeable. Like, you don't really see too many changes. I'd love to play this game against Leeds, but there are more important things going on in this series than playing against Leeds. Actually, I was playing against Leeds. What have we got in terms of the calendar? Chelsea. I think Chelsea's a bigger fixture to play. Yeah. Oh, sorry Leeds, your time isn't quite at the minute. So yeah, Let's see how we go on against Leeds. A 3-1 win, but Paqueta's sent off. No. Skamaka getting 2, Bowen getting 1, but Paqueta sent off. That's not good, especially for one of the biggest games so far against Chelsea. And where are they? Oh, this is a big battle for the top 4. How far off top are we? Who is top? Arsenal. Oh, we're only 4 points off. So the couple of losses we've sustained and the little bit of bad form we've had hasn't really affected us too much, because we're still up and we're still in there. So yeah. Who is down at the minute? Brighton. Oof. Could be so much better for Brighton. Just imagine the team they had in real life being 20th in the league. Could not imagine that at all. Yeah, big results so far today. Does this give Dimitri Payet free rein to start? Gotta be honest, I think he's better as an impact sub, but it does, however, give an opportunity for certain players like Said Benrahma to maybe step up and take their mark, and that allows Maxwell Cornet to just sort of sit in that middle bit as well. But yeah. We're away at Stamford Bridge. It's always going to be difficult playing against Chelsea, but I think that midfield's not going to be the greatest. Kroos and I don't know. Yeah, Lukaku's probably going to fuck. Is that Enzo Fernandez playing centre back? Because if it is, that is going to be incredible. Because if I swear, if we don't end up beating them with if it is Enzo Fernandez, I think it's Nacho Fernandez, but if it's Enzo, then happy days. I know Enzo Fernandez is at Benfica in this, isn't he? Ignore me, I'm waffling. Yeah, under the lights at Stamford Bridge. I think we've been here before, but yeah, we'll see how this one goes. On Skamaka is going to race past Thiago Silva, and Skamaka is going to open the score, and a brilliant finish. I think that's on the outside of his boot, but our top scorer from last season, I think he's our top scorer this season undoubtedly, with the goals he's been getting so far. It's a brilliant finish. It's a well worked goal. I worked out early that Thiago Silva's playing. He's probably about 40 in the save, so it's just easy to get part. I'm going to target that side. It is an outside the foot finish. Didn't tell him to do it, but he's done it himself. He's a maverick, Julianka Skamaka in this series. A man who's got, I think, he's got to be over 50 goals now for us this season in this save. So, absolutely brilliant, phenomenal player.
Deserved a yellow. It's a poor challenge, you have to say.
Short and along the ground.
Oh, Davies! Oh, great strike. It's a great save.
And the match is level at 1-1. Oh, great play.
Oh, it's a great stop. Great stop. It's a great strike and a great save from Areola. I thought they were going to play Lukaku through, but no. It's lovely play, and Ziyech just taking his weaker right foot. Still a great effort. Ziyech. Oh, it's a loose touch from Zuma, and one Skamaka slipped through. Sorry, Benrahma. Oh, it's got to go in. It's got to be 2-0. Oh, I can't be bothered. What a save, but what an awful attempt from Benrahma. If that's Paqueta, that's going in, I have to say.
And problem solved for now.
Oh, and Skamaka, it's a great touch to take it past the Chelsea defence. And Skamaka just fucking drills it into the back of the net. A superb strike from the Italian for his 15th Premier League goal of the season. Absolutely unbelievable goal. A ball from Benrahma over the top, and then he just nabs it off of the defence as easy as you'd like from that position for the number 7. He's been so good for us over the course of this series, and his form from the start of the season's picked up drastically. I don't even think he had that poor a start, in all fairness. I just think he's been so much better, and a half time at Stamford Bridge, and we are deservedly leading 2-0. They've only had that one real chance where Lukaku hit the bar, but that was about it. And in my opinion, I think we've been the massively better team. Yeah, and the stats will back us up as well. Completely and utterly dominant here, and very much deserve our 2-0 lead. It could have been more. It could have been about 3 or 4 realistically. We had chances, but like I said, they had chances as well. So yeah, it is what it is, and we'll have to go again in the second half and just see if we can extend our lead a little bit. Prowse. Oh, you know what? I've gone for it for an outrageous distance, and I thought maybe, just maybe, Crazy strike. And Bowen can just drift. And he'll find Skamaka. And Skamaka's got another chance for a hat-trick. And Skamaka does find the back of the net for his hat-trick. Unbelievable in front of goal tonight. And that is, I don't even know how many hat-tricks he's scored for us. It's just an unreal amount now. I'm sure I can go back and I can count, but Jesus, what a player, what a ball. It's not even the greatest of balls, but because he's latched onto it before the defender and he's taken that heavy touch, just makes it easy for him. And one-on-one, you always back the striker to score, especially when the striker is in such good form. And he has made Stamford Bridge his stomping ground at the minute. Brilliant player. Ooh. And Sterling could be in, Lukaku. And that is going to be a goal, but I think that's offside, yeah. A little bit fortunate the way it fell back to Kai Havertz, but fortunately for us, it's offside.
And short it is. That's well blocked.
Oh, Rice will take it. Rice will take it. Rice will keep going with it. Declan Rice has carried it from coast to coast and has found the back of the net. And Declan Rice has scored arguably one of the finest solo goals you'll ever see. That is a real coast to coast. I know I said it on there, but I said he might take it coast to coast. He did take it coast to coast. A great strike from the skipper. Showed an incredible amount of pace and a great amount of composure to find the back of the net for his first goal of the season. And we're so good at doing that from corners. We just counter-attack from him. That is absolutely superb. Over the top looking for Ings. He's going to get there, you know. And he is going to find the back of the net for a 5th. And we are making Stamford Bridge probably the most easy place to come at the minute. A brilliant goal from Danny Ings, who is again hitting a bit of form. It's a great ball from Bowen to play it over the top. Ings just gets there ahead of Fernandez. The centre-backs for Chelsea just haven't had an answer for anything today. It's been as easy as you'd like. It's like a Sunday walk in the park for us in this game. Kante, it's one. Payet's been slipped through. Dimitri Payet's got all the work to do. He's not as quick as he once was. But Dimitri Payet, no, it's not quite for him. Centre half. Payet, oh, it is in. It's a 6th, and Dimitri Payet has got his 2nd goal of the season. Not the nicest of goals for him to have scored, but well worked from us. They gave it away, and yeah, it's not the greatest goalkeeping in the world, but Dimitri Payet won't care. We won't care. We've hit 6 at Stamford Bridge, and it has been just a complete performance from us. So good, and that is probably one of the most dominant performances we'll ever see from us. A 6-0 win, a clean sheet finally, and just an assured performance from us. Chelsea are not an easy thing to play against in this game, and to hit them for 6 is quite impressive. Like I said earlier in the game, the defenders just didn't really have an answer for it at any point in the game. We were just completely all over them, to a point where even the substitutes were starting to link up and play incredibly well. So yeah, just a brilliant performance from us, and one to be very proud of. Yeah, I still can't believe the fact that we've just beaten them 6-0 at Stamford Bridge as well. It's just mental. Like, in some of the games I've played like recently, especially that 9-2 against Liverpool, it's just like, you don't know what you're gonna get with ultimate difficulty on this game. I'm glad I got that version of ultimate difficulty though. Jesus, it was probably the easiest game we've played all season, just purely on the basis that everything went our way. So yeah, it's always nice when everything goes your way, and I think that's no different really. Watford, that's going to be a sim. I can't lie, I don't want to play Watford towards the bottom. I know we played Middlesbrough, but yeah, there we go. Bowen and Scamacca linking up. Well, not linking up, but Bowen and Scamacca getting the job done. And getting us a nice, comfortable 3 points against Watford. And our last Champions League game, which, amazingly enough, is a battle for first place, because Bayern Munich have been knocked out completely after Fenerbahce beat Benfica, but Bayern Munich could still be completely knocked out of Europe, depending on the result in this game, which is absolutely, it's genuinely incredible to see that kind of thing, because they were, you'd expect them to be up there really, wouldn't you? But yeah, sometimes this game does some things that are really strange, and that's no different whatsoever. Yeah, we'll make some wholesale changes, because it is the last Champions League game we've got, and it's a big chance for us to, you know, just sort of carry on and do what we need to do. And I don't want to risk any like fitness issues for the next few games. But yeah, I mean, a draw will see us go top, a win will see us go top. Obviously, a loss is the only thing we want to avoid currently. But I don't want to set out to not lose. But we're probably, I don't know, we're in good form at the minute, so who knows what's going to happen. But we can only hope that we get a win.
Opportunity for the home side to make certain of top spots, Stuart.
Well, they've been really good up till now.
Can he finish?
That's a great save from Backlund. He's probably made that way more difficult than he needed to, but still, we'll take.
On a clear foul, but the referee letting the
And
play
Bowen
go.
slipped through by Paqueta. Jarrod Bowen does give us the lead. Calm as you'd like from Jarrod Bowen on that right foot, and that, as it stands, has secured us at top spot in the Champions League group. A great ball from Paqueta, slips him through really nicely, and Bowen, you'd always back him to score from that position anyway. There's a weak foot, maybe not, but yeah, great strike. He's stretching for it as well, and that is probably just the start we want, realistically. Anything that other than a loss would have been good here, and yeah, happy to be winning.
Arau. Might be a chance here.
Oh, just a really well worked equaliser. It's really annoying, but it's an incredibly worked goal. Sometimes when the AI just knock it about and you can't do a single thing about it, it's really frustrating. It's just outrageously good play, and it's just instant response from Fenerbahce. It's a brilliant goal, to be fair. I have no gripes about that whatsoever.
Plenty of players waiting in the middle.
Oh, that's a penalty.
And the referee has
Yep, knew as soon as I made the challenge that was a penalty. It's fucking stupid from me. It's entirely my fault.
A lot of referees would have booked him there, but I'm with him on this one. No yellow card.
Fuck's sake. It's alright, we'll just have to save it. As we do! Yeah, let's go! Oh my god, it might not matter though. Oh, brilliant stop. Once again by that look.
Well, not cleared away completely.
Oh my god, what is this game? Come on with this, man. I've told him to pass it, so why has he just decided that he's just going to take the most lax approach to it and let them tackle him? Oh, come on, man. Save the penalty, a nice save, and then some shitty fucking touch like that just sets it up perfectly for him. Sometimes this game just does things that fucking frustrate me, and that's one of them. Yeah. There's no way Bowen's just missed there. Absolutely no way.
What a big save that is.
And there's the delivery. Is this the moment? Well, it might still work out for
It's a
them.
brilliant stop, and of course it wouldn't fall. Oh, that's a good ball. Found Danny Ings. And it's a fucking stupidly good stop again. I probably could have taken that much further, but fuck me, really? Danny Ings. And that's what we needed, Danny Ings to fire on a sixpence. Brilliant strike from Danny Ings, whose first Champions League goal was a corker, and that was a really well worked goal from us to just get it back. Keep going, keep pushing forward to get the leveller. Lovely turn, and it's a brilliant strike on his left foot. And that is us level. Not been at our best today, but we just need goals like that to keep us in it. Oh, lovely play to find Lucas Paqueta. That's another great stop from their goalkeeper. And Zaniolo slipped in. And Zaniolo completes the turnaround. A brilliant half of football at London Stadium. And Zaniolo has fired in our third. And like I said, a brilliant game of football. It's really exploded since they took the lead, but lovely ball from Paqueta, slips him in. And Zaniolo back in any situation to find the back of the net. Yeah, you know, he doesn't just score bangers, he does score the odd, like, just a nice little finish across the face of the goal every now and then, just to even it out with you know, the odd screamer. Time, and that is us halfway to top of the Champions League group, and potentially a slightly easier draw. But knowing my luck with this game, even if I win, I'll get like Real Madrid, because they'll have come second in the group with like Basel and fucking Malmo or something, and you just know it'll happen. But yeah, as it stands, top of the group, which I didn't expect, but you know, I think we've earned our way there. Benfica have beaten Bayern as well, which means Bayern Munich, as it stands, getting completely knocked out of Europe and not even playing Europa League football, which would be quite something. But as far as I'm concerned with this game, we've been the better team, but we've not played at our best. So yeah, a lot to improve in the second half, but like nothing to be worried about really. And yeah, we're just going to carry on and see how it is. Nice to Bowen, who was open. One brilliant play has sent Lucas Paqueta through. Lucas Paqueta scores to make it 4. A brilliant goal from our number 11, who's been superb in every game he's played really. He's never really gone missing in any match. He's always been the top performer. Even when we lose, he's our best player. There's a lovely finish on his right foot. You always expect him to score there, and it just confirms that we are very good at the minute, and in a great rich vein of form, and it's everything we'd love and more.
Right, this is interesting. I'm hearing in my headphones there's been a goal at the Estadio Dalush, so let's hear about that.
On Danny Ings, who's made it 5, and that is a lovely sweep and move from us. And Danny Ings, who I can only assume at the minute is having a child, celebrates his second goal of the game. A lovely, well-worked move from us. And we've just taken him to the cleans in the second half so far. It's a lovely ball into Paqueta, and then I say first time ball, it wasn't a first time ball. Lovely pass through to Ings, and Ings just absolutely smashes it into the near post. Wrong puts the keeper, I think, a little bit, because he's expecting it to go across the goal. But no, Danny Ings has other ideas, and he says, I put the ball where I want it, and establishes a 3-goal lead for us. Oh, it's a great ball. It's a great stop. That is brilliant from Vaklik to keep us in the lead there. We'll find Paqueta. What's on for Lucas Paqueta? Oh, it's an absolute screamer from Lucas Paqueta. That is fucking brilliant from the Brazilian. What an absolute hurler. Cuts inside on that favoured left foot and scores an absolute belter. Oh my god, what a goal. Making it 6-2 to us. It's a fantastic finish. Look at the cut in there. Sat the defender on his arse. And you always knew where that was headed. As soon as it left the boot, you knew that was going in the back of the net. Superb goal from Lucas Paqueta. Unreal. Benrahma. And Payet makes it 6 and gets his first home goal for West Ham since he would have left the club are making the whole storyline about Payet this season. It's a great finish on his left foot, and he's in a bit of rich form as well. Ever since he scored his first against Benfica, that's a great touch to set him up. That's a great finish as well on that left foot of his. He might not be the sprightly boy he was when he came to us the first time, but the mature Dimitri Payet has put performances in to be proud of.
Ticking away, and the home side in control. Stuart, what have you made of this?
Well, what can you say about this performance? They've been absolutely.
Oh, it's a chance. It's a great stop from Vaklik to keep it 7-2. On Ings slipped away. And Payet has made it 8. He's got his second of the game. Brilliant goal from Dimitri Payet. Set up from Danny Ings, and it's 8-2. Lovely stuff from us. A deserved win, comfortable in the end. It made it half difficult for ourselves, but yeah, made it difficult for ourselves in the first half. The second half, we've been a completely different team, and just turned up and put the sword to him. And Dimitri Payet ended up with 2 goals to his name. His only goals, I think, have come in Europe. Oh no, he literally scored in the Chelsea game earlier on in the episode. Ignore me.
In my view, that's good refereeing. Strong, but not officious.
Is it in Payet territory? It's a great effort, to be fair, from Payet. It's an absolutely gorgeous attempt. He almost snuck it in at that, almost just dropped in at the near post. And that is full time, a big win for us, confirming us as top of our Champions League group. And what a way to round out the episode with just a massive victory. The amount of goals we score sometimes is just unprecedented. When we get going forward, we just look very, very good. His cameo off the bench was superb and brilliant. We scored an absolute screamer with Paqueta, and it's just been a beautiful game. Made it difficult for ourselves by going behind just before the break, or going behind, but yeah. We made it. We played the 6 games we've got. Our only loss was that unfortunate one against Bayern Munich. Can we talk about that game for Paqueta? 2 goals and 4 assists. Absolutely unreal from the Brazilian. And Benfica did beat Bayern, so Bayern completely knocked out of Europe despite beating us. They lost. I think they lost twice to Fenerbahce. It must have lost to Benfica a couple of times. Yeah, just unbelievable stuff, really. huge performances from every one of those players. And the next game we've got some even bigger games. So yeah, I don't know what to expect anymore. Who are we going to get in the Champions League round of 16? That's another question that we're going to have to wait and see in a few episodes time. But yeah, if you have enjoyed this episode, please drop it a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.